So today we're going to talk about good sprayer hygiene. So in the ag industry today, we've got a lot of different crop trait platforms, which means that applicators could be spraying one herbicide in the morning and then potentially switching over to Liberty in the afternoon. And when we're switching to all these different trait platforms and using different herbicides, good sprayer hygiene is going to be crucial. So let's run through what we want to make sure we're doing to get good sprayer hygiene when using Liberty herbicide. So before any applications are made with Liberty, we want to make sure that we're cleaning as much of that spray system as possible, including even the nurse tanks, but of course the spray tank, any booms, lines, hoses, filters, anything along that spray process, and also using a commercial tank cleaner in that process as well. So after we spray Liberty herbicide and switching to something else, we also got to make sure we're getting good clean out. And that's going to be a triple rinse procedure, with the first rinse being water, second rinse being water plus a commercial tank cleaner, and then a third rinse including water as well. And when we're done with those rinses, we've also got to make sure that we're getting all of that rinsate out of the spray tank and the boom, so nothing's left hanging around there. Dave Fickle is from AGCO is with me today, and Dave's going to talk a little bit more about that triple rinse procedure and maybe some ways that we can be more efficient in that process.
And that's a three-step process right there, folks. So when it starts with standard machines on the market today, a conventional sprayer plumbing system, it's a three-step. So you're going to start out with filling the tank up. You're going to have a lot of fresh water. You're going to want to run that through all the plumbing, all the valving, the system itself, right? Then you're going to move on to step two, and it's very similar to step one, where you're running it through the machine, but this time you have to remove all the strainers out, right? Those cartridges, you're going to have to take those out. The problem with some of the sprayers on the market today is there's going to be up to 8, 9 of those strainers on certain machines, for all the different sections you have on the sprayer. Then you've got to come back in step three and actually go in and remove all the end caps, right? So let's say if this was a section, you'd have an end cap here, and you have to clean out all those nooks and crannies, if you will, and some of those small aspirators, and get all that flushed out to really and truly clean out the sprayer. So as you can see, it's a very time-consuming process, and when time is of the essence, if you've got rain coming, you need to get in there and get that machine cleaned out quickly.
So yeah, Dave, making sure that we manage that time is going to be really crucial when we're in the heat of application season, and we really can't afford to waste any time. So maybe you could tell us about how LiquidLogic is going to help farmers manage that time a little bit better.
This is a recirculating system. We have what we call an air boom cleanout, so we can blow out this boom, get all the major liquid components out, and then we'll actually go in, we'll add some rinse water, and then we'll actually run it again. We'll do our strainer clean out. Our machines only have 2 or 3 main strainers, since we don't have a lot of sections here. It's all recirculating boom, so we don't have to worry about all those strainers. So once we clean those strainers out, we again can either spray that out, we can offload that, we can bring it back to tank, and then finally, we'll run it through one more time, make sure we've got everything cleaned out. And we've mentioned reusing the water here. You get that water running through this system 2 or 3 times, maybe a couple hundred gallons. That's like having 1,000 gallons, let's say, just running through the system over time. But the big thing is saving the product, right? And not contaminating anything else out there, and being able to do it in a timely fashion. This is going to save hours upon hours for the farm. So that's the big advantage here with LiquidLogic.
Just to wrap this up, to make sure we have good sprayer hygiene when using Liberty herbicide, we're going to make sure that we're cleaning the sprayer out both before and after, and making sure that we're getting good clean out of all of those parts, including the tank, booms, lines, filters, hoses, everything where that spray application is made. For more information about Liberty herbicide, contact your local BASF representative or visit yourliberty-herbicide.com.